Ramble.
Thank you to Joybird for sponsoring this episode.
Hello, everybody out there. Is anybody out there? I'm in here with my friends, Maggie.
Guys, this is our last episode of the year.
Which is why we're making it weird.
Okay.
And we've got Becky.
Hi.
And Rachel. Hello. And Miles.
Howdy.
Ariel, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm great.
How did 2021 treat you?
I don't know. Miles was just talking about what a journey, and I just started thinking about
What a journey.
the Lord of the Rings.
I know, I
What
was
a
like,
journey that is,
oh.
right? So
What a journey.
What a journey
right?
indeed. What a journey. 2021 has been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like we started this off with like Maggie showing us that she stole this sweater. Like,
We're going to have to cut that.
joking.
She's going to make us cut that. Look at her sweet face.
Context.
She put context, the con artist over here.
Criminal.
She's a criminal. No, Maggie bought the sweater. They didn't take the thingy off. Has that ever happened to you before? 'Cause
Allegedly.
that's definitely happened to me
Allegedly.
before.
I bought this fuck me sweater a couple days ago, and I was really excited to put it on, and then I realized that they hadn't taken the security tag off.
Oh man.
So now I really wanted to wear it to podcast, and it's in an inconspicuous location, so I just tuck it into my pants.
I do love that.
Should we grab
With
some
a little-
forks and see if we can?
Just see if we can take it off. Do you think it's one of those ones that squirts ink?
Doesn't look like it has an ink. Maybe.
Where would they hide the ink?
I know.
Wait,
I
if you
think
take it
TikTok
off
could show
without
us
the
how to take
thing
it off.
Some of them squirt ink.
Yeah.
to ruin
Yeah.
your
Said
stolen
garment.
goods.
Yeah. It's almost like when you take money from a bank and and sometimes they put booby traps in it.
What?
Yeah.
Like when you're in the middle of a heist
Uh-huh.
and
As you
they
do.
give you a bag of cash. There's a booby trap in there.
There's a paint booby trap in it.
a paint. I was thinking like a live snake.
No, like a live snake.
Like, good luck to you.
I thought you were talking
like a bear.
A bear trap.
A bear trap. Yeah, you stick your hand and you're like, ah! No. They put paint. They put like a paint bomb in it, so that like when you open it up and then the paint bomb goes off, you can't use the money because it's covered in this special paint, and they know it was stolen.
Okay. Just walk me through this. I'm a bank teller. I'm doing my job. Someone comes in with a gun. They're wearing a mask. Everyone's down on the floor. I'm going back there to get the money.
darts.
The gun is like at
I'm
the
glad
back
they're
of my
all wearing.
head.
Everyone's wearing a mask, Rachel.
Yeah. We're all masked. And I'm putting money in, and there's a paint thing.
I don't know.
I don't. I've
only
never
know
seen
this
this
on
from
TV.
from like
Okay. It's a good idea, though.
It's a great idea, right?
I feel like the paint would have to be disguised in a fake stash, like a wad of cash, a fake wad of cash that then somehow is triggered.
Or maybe, maybe it's actually used in like ransom or something like that when they're like, give me $1 million in cash. And then, like the police put it in there in like the
Trackable
bag
money.
or something. Yeah, trackable money. Okay,
Ooh,
this
they
shirt,
should put like a GPS thing in it.
I should not have changed because this shirt definitely shrunk in the wash. And now I'm sitting here with like the hole in the middle. Excuse me, everybody.
It is now.
I'm just
a shirt.
I'm gonna throw on a sweater over my shirt.
Okay,
just
go
throw a
change.
sweater on. BRB.
So what are you gonna do about your fuck me, fuck you sweater?
So I'm going to wander back into the store and hope that they help me. I hope that they do keep credit cards on files for returns. So if you you use the same card, so I can prove that I'm not a criminal.
Okay.
Or we could look up a TikTok
And try and
on
figure
how
it
to
out.
take it off. I know there's something with forks.
I know. I tried using a magnet because they use magnets in the
Yeah.
store. It didn't work.
Oh man.
It didn't work. But you can tuck it in. I did have a doctor's appointment this morning, and I could see the medical assistant look at my because it came out for a second.
Oh, what's
She was like, "You thief."
I know.
You're like, oh, nothing. That's nothing.
It's nothing.
Like nothing. By the way, do you have a little thing that could take this off?
Yeah, I also didn't want to say anything because maybe she didn't see it, and then I'd sound like a crazy person. Like, by the way, I didn't steal this.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sorry,
It would definitely sound like you stole it.
Oh my god.
She's back.
We're back.
Ariel, you're ready to podcast all day.
I just let's go.
Let's go.
She's like, how many can we do?
Yeah. How many lip?
I do usually feel like I could, like, whenever Miles is like, okay, guys, time to start wrapping it up. I'm like, really?
I got more in me.
I'm just chatting with my friends. Don't make me stop.
Miles. Does anyone want to open a bottle of wine? Get a snack? Stay a while?
I know you guys are busy, but like, you want to hang out? Or, I don't know.
Yes, always.
Are you the type of person that needs like 10 minutes heads up before you leave a party? I have like one of my best friends is like that. Like I can't tell her that we're immediately going to leave. Like she needs time to like get there and
Get
be
into
like,
that. Yeah.
She's like, come on, like guys. a baby.
like a baby.
Yeah, like my children.
I was about to say, we learned the hard way with a 4-year-old that you shouldn't just be like, okay, guys, time to wrap it up. He did like a dramatic, like hands on the table. Because he was having so much fun. And now we know. We always give our friends baby. We're like, oh,
You got
by
it.
the way, we're having so much fun. And we're going to have so much fun the next time you come over. But your mom and dad said it's time to go home in like 10 minutes. So we can do one more fun thing.
We have a
Aunt
literal.
Becky's the best.
Seriously.
Aunt Becky.
Well,
She's
only
really
because
good.
we
really-
really ducked it up the first time.
I took the girls on the pony rides at Griffith Park this
I
weekend.
saw those pictures.
And Poppy didn't want to go on, which is great.
Understandable.
I
Ponies are
carried her.
scary.
Ponies are big.
Yeah.
June couldn't wait to go on. And when the pony stopped riding, she burst into tears. She was sobbing immediately. And I was like, I have Poppy's ticket. Can we just go again? And then she was okay after that because she knew it was going to come to an end. But the first time she was just like, what the hell? It's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
She was like, pony rides end?
She's
It's
a
over?
horse girl.
Her face was really funny in those pictures. She
June-
was so excited.
Always looks judgy and like a little like off because she's surrounded by people. She's a horse girl. She was so pumped. Her face was just like when we were waiting in line, she was like hopping some. She like just couldn't wait and she was pointing to them and like she had no hesitation getting on. I even like left her for a minute to try and see if Poppy wanted to get on. Poppy did not. And normally they're at this age that if Poppy doesn't want to do something, June can't do it and vice versa. I mean, everything down to like wearing blue socks, etc. Very cumbersome for me. She didn't care that Poppy didn't want to do it. She was just like, get me on this horse. And she was just petting it, holding on. She needed no instructions.
Wow.
She might be a horse girl, Ariel.
I've got the place for you.
I'll pass her over to you in a couple of years.
I know exactly what she needs.
Okay, great. You can
know
be her
the bars
horse
to go
mentor. Okay. We'll talk. I already looked up lessons and we need to wait till she's 4. 2 is too little.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was about to say 2. Even 4, yeah, seems young.
I'm not imagining her like riding off by herself, but just, this, like, it was hooked to a thing and I walked next to her. It was very slow.
Yeah.
I started when I was 8, but
Okay.
I've definitely seen people start when they're like 5 or 6.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
you and June can have a talk later.
Yeah. Yeah. We will.
But full tears.
She's going to be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's a whole new world once you've discovered
Horses.
horses.
It's a whole new world.
Come on. You guys never went through the horse phase.
I was terrified
Ariel,
of
that's
pony
not-
ride. I was terrified.
I was
I think I
terrified.
cried in preschool.
I think my dad took me to pony ride when I was wearing sandals, and I maybe made this up in my head, but I'm pretty sure the horse thought my toes were carrots.
Oh my
And I screamed. Yeah.
We had to do it for Girl Scouts for a badge. And we lived, like, my parents' house was next to, like, a couple different, like, horse stables.
Uh-huh.
And so we went to one that was near there. And I got on the horse and said,
I think they made
I
me
don't
ride in
want this.
preschool and I
I
was
don't
just
want
screaming.
this.
Yeah.
I was more of a petting zoo gal.
I'm so sorry that all of
Soft
you had
things.
such terrible experiences with
I am
horses.
So sorry on behalf of the horses.
some
so
people
sorry
are
on
born
behalf of-
horse girls and some people are not.
We still got to do Try Wives Ride Horses because you and Matt
That's
did
right.
the
Yeah.
salad dressing.
Equestrian.
Dressing.
Dressage.
Dressage.
Dressing.
You did the dressing.
I really hope that Matt hears this. Yeah. Well, Matt. I mean, so Matt did a lot
Matt
of
a
dressage.
horse girl?
Matt is a horse girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Matt
what?
did
That
a lot of
checks out.
dressage. Yeah. I did like jumping.
Whoa.
And Matt did dressage and cross
You
country.
know, is it genetic? Because my mother-in-law, June's grandmother, owned a horse as a kid. I think she's a horse girl.
My grandmother was a
Oh.
horse girl. So it might
It
be
might
genetic.
be hereditary.
It might be. I don't actually know. Actually, I would love. So I would say 1 in every 5 women are just naturally drawn to horses.
1 in 5.
That seems like a lot.
You're a
No,
horse
I
girl.
say yay
Out
or
yourself.
nay. Like literally yay or nay.
Horse
yay
people.
or yay or nay.
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 Exactly. Yay or nay.
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 I want to know if you are a horse person or not, and we will count them. And I think statistically 1 in 5.
Wow, that's a really high number. Miles is mocking how Becky eats her fruit by the foot.
Becky just grabbed it and almost like a corn on the cob. She just goes.
She just goes.
I take it. The art to the fruit by the foot.
I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by how they eat.
Oh, you're right.
Look at her. Look at her go.
She did just down that.
Swallow it. It's still in my mouth.
She is chewing.
You yanking it.
Guys, I love sugar.
It's so funny.
Sugar's good.
It's so good. We didn't really have fruit by the foots at my house.
Me either.
We always had these, and I always wanted gushers. But now that I've grown, these are good. I also love fruit roll-ups. I think I like fruit roll-ups better than fruit by the foot.
Whoa.
We had fruit.
Is that an
roll-ups.
unpopular opinion? They had tongue tattoos.
I think fruit roll-ups are harder.
I love texture.
What I love about this is that it seems, I know you'll get this, Becky, it seems fresh.
Fresh candy. Fresh candy is the way to go. That was delicious. I also don't think it's candy. I think it's a snack. Oh my God, you guys, you know what really
You're a
works?
snack.
Commercials. Commercials really work. Let me tell you why.
Why?
We're watching Paramount Plus. Unbeknownst to me, if you there's 2 different kinds of Paramount that you can have, which we did eventually upgrade because I was like, I can't do this. I can't handle this commercial anymore. We're watching Are You Afraid of the Dark? And only some shows on Paramount Plus have commercials, some shows don't. During Are You Afraid of the Dark, which we could watch like probably 5 episodes, 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Every single episode was a Nerf gun, to which Keith was always like, ooh. And I'd be like, maybe Santa will get you one for Christmas. And the other commercial was for Frosted Flakes.
Really?
Yes. And it was always these kids that were getting ready to go to a soccer game. And they go, we are the Tigers, mighty, mighty Tigers. And that was it. That was the whole commercial. I kid you not, we watched Are You Afraid of the Dark for 2 days. And I had Keith go buy a box of Frosted Flakes.
Wow.
Ask me how long it took me to eat the box of Frosted Flakes.
How long,
A day.
Becky?
One singular day.
Wow.
One singular day.
Well, they say, like, I don't know, I don't remember where I heard this fact, so don't quote me, but they say consumers have to watch a commercial up to at least 6 times before they decide they're going to buy said product. So maybe after exposure of so many, you're like, it worked.
I was exposed and I wanted it bad. Wow. Bad.
I feel like something like that would make me want to join a Little League team or something.
I was like, why are these kids playing sports when they could be eating their Frosted Flakes? Losers. Losers. Anyway, guys, what a beautiful tangent we just went on.
What a beautiful
2021 was a wild.
Where were we? Where did we start?
So 2021 is coming to a close. It's coming to an end. We're saying goodbye to so many things this year. Not COVID. Rounding out year 3.
So dark.
Unfortunately. Go get your boosters. But other things happened this year that were super, super fun and super, super cool. What was your favorite memory of 2021?
That's hard.
that's
I've
really
just been
hard.
thinking forward. I've been thinking ahead. I have not been thinking back.
I don't want to look back. Your home is your own unique space. The furniture pieces you have, they say a lot about you. They say a lot about your taste and your style and what you like and what sparks joy. That's why we love Joybird. Joybird offers modern, customizable furniture for every space, available in a variety of vibrant, durable fabric options. Get ready for Joybird's after Christmas sale. When Keith and I were moving into our house, we needed a new couch because our old one just didn't fit in the space. And we were so excited to find Joybird because they mixed that mid-century modern feel with a more durable fabric. Through partnerships with groups like One Tree Planted, Joybird is helping conserve and restore Earth's most precious natural resources. Quality craftsmanship, stain and scratch-resistant fabrics, and a lifetime limited warranty. Joybird stands by its quality and craftsmanship. If it's not everything you hope for, send it back within 90 days. Create a space that brings you joy with Joybird. Visit joybird.com/sitwithus and get 30% off your purchase. That's 30% off at joybird.com/sitwithus. Well, I could start. Mine was pretty easy. I went to Europe for the first time.
Oh, yeah, duh.
I left the country for the second time in my life because I've gone to Mexico. We went to
an easy
Greece.
one. Greece.
Yeah. Going to Andrew and Thespi's wedding was
insane.
A super big highlight. Really loved pretty much every part of it, except for the times that I was, pretty unwell in the stomach.
Oh, no.
But it happens. That's what Pepto's for.
And when Keith ruptured his eardrum.
That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Don't dive too fast if you got flaccid eardrum, or you're gonna be dealing with it for months.
Oof.
Oh man.
An update? How's it doing?
He had to go back and get his little paper. They put a little paper on it, kind of like when you have I only know these things from Keith's medical problems. When you have a hernia, they put like a little mesh over where the hole is so that your guts don't spill out anymore.
Yeah, smart.
And so they do the same thing when you rupture your eardrum.
He's all patched up.
Put a little patch in there. And then the patch, something happened with it. Like they needed to like fix the patch because when they were doing like an exam or something, it wiggled.
Oh.
So we went back, but it's on the mend.
Yay.
We're on the mend.
Gosh.
The eardrum is healing.
So Greece was awesome.
Greece was awesome. Every part of it. The food, the wedding, the traveling, the wine, the friendship.
Matt's outfits.
Matt's teeny little bathing suits.
Man.
Him and David and their little booties were always out. Their little itty bitty booties.
Rach, do you have one?
Not on hand. I'll keep thinking. Give me a minute.
Because I was just thinking that mine would be Wes starting preschool.
That's a huge, especially
That
like
was cute.
during these
Yeah.
weirdo times.
I feel like, there's a lot of sad things about kids growing up, because it's like, oh, my baby's gone. But
Don't bring up that tweet to Ariel again. She'll never let me forget it.
But he loves school and he made a best friend. And like I saw them yesterday because they had Bob Baker marionettes at his school.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
And Wes doesn't usually go on Tuesdays, and so I brought him in to see the show. And I saw him with his little friend, and they'll sit together with their arms around each other, and it is just the most precious thing I've ever seen.
So cute.
They're just the sweetest, and like. He gets with his little friend and they like hold hands and they're like, I'm so excited to see you. And I'm just like, it makes me tear up because like he's never had a best friend before.
That's so
cute.
sweet.
Like I feel like June has Poppy.
Yeah. June and Poppy have each other. Twins just have a different gig than the rest of us.
Yeah.
But I like Wes I just feel like he's coming out of his shell a little bit. And like I can see him becoming the person that he's going to be. And, like he's polite and he's funny. And it's just, I just feel like 2021 has sort of been the year that I've really gotten to know my son. Like,
That's so sweet, Ariel.
more of his personality.
Oh my God.
It's true. I feel like, 3.5, he's like, he tells jokes.
Teenager.
He'll come home from school and be like, did you know that there are teeth in our stomach that eat food? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, no.
I did not know that. Who exactly did you learn that from? And what exactly did they say? Yeah. It's been fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good memory.
Yeah. It's like 2021's been a weird and a tough year, but that's been it. That's sort of a silver lining.
Yeah. What about you, Mags?
Yeah. So this year, I think being able to buy a house has been very exciting. And, like, move in together and like kind of build roots. We made
get it,
friends with
Max.
a couple neighbors. It's really exciting. And then I think this past holiday, just being able to spend it with family as opposed to years previous. And it was with Zach's family and my family together.
So fun.
It was really good. It was really good. And it was for,
Maggie says really good. Like it was a lot.
I was okay.
It is a lot. Even
be
if it's
fair,
good, it's a lot of emotion.
And it was kind of a long time.
It was
like 2 weeks is a while.
Yeah, both our families were together for 10 days.
That's
Whoa.
And I was
and
always
you and Zach are like the
We were the
linchpin to the
mediators,
whole
the
situation,
buffer. Yeah.
which
felt-
is pressure.
I felt like we were camp counselors because I was like, all right, family, this is what we're doing today. But it was
You
really
would make
fun.
a great camp counselor, though.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much. But yeah, I think just like enjoying how special that is, and that probably won't happen for a very long time. That was definitely a highlight for me. Yeah.
Rach, anything pop up for you? Any
Listen.
memories?
I think a few things, but they're mostly career and work.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's actually great.
You know, I'm rounding out 6 months of solo parenting, which has been incredibly challenging.
So hard.
But for work, we moved into the new office. We made our first network TV pilot. We produced Without a Recipe twice this calendar year, and we expanded our staff to 20 people. I'd say that's a damn good year. So,
And you're
Huge
solo
wins.
parenting
Yeah.
at the same time. Like,
and I'm solo
what-
parenting toddler
Yeah.
twins.
You superhuman.
I don't know. I feel really good about all of that stuff and like this beautiful space we've created with Ariel that has like functioned so well for all of us.
Yay.
You know?
It really, yeah. I feel like work stuff, especially just like on your end, is just taking off.
It's good.
The Food Network show
because
is huge.
the pandemic was a pivot for everyone in every space. All of our personal lives, all of our work lives, everything. And you didn't know what was going to come after it. And I feel like 2021, even though we are still very much in the pandemic, once the vaccines came and we were functioning together, work started to really thrive in a way that was stilled during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like the Food Network show, and you are executive producing that.
I'm the supervising producer.
Supervising
but
producer.
But yes,
But
there are
that's-
two main producers on it, the showrunner and myself. So that's very cool
And
for
that's been,
me.
that's like,
Yeah.
that's been a dream of yours.
Yeah, for forever.
This is like the biggest deal.
I know. It's really great. And in February, we're going to go off and shoot it. So, I know. So that's really great. It's been a great work year. And it has been a really, I also feel great about solo parenting, just in that I've done it. You know, it's like running a marathon. And at the end of the marathon, you might feel bad, but you also feel proud.
Yeah.
And I'm like I don't
that.
feel my best, but I'm very proud.
Yeah.
I did
You know, I did that.
2021 will always be the year that I did this for 6 months by myself.
By myself. So I'm looking forward to it being done next week, though. Although Watson has a travel job in January, but we'll discuss.
It's fine. Oh, God.
I know. But I'm at least done for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you guys set resolutions? Do you do New Year's resolutions at all?
I don't love thinking of them as like resolutions. I like thinking of them as goals.
Yeah.
You know, you can set goals.
What's
for
the
yourself.
difference for you?
One is if you like you start a resolution on day one, and if you fail, then it's over.
On like day 2 or 3 or 4?
exactly.
Yeah.
Or week 2.
But a goal could happen really any time. You know, it's sort of like I set goals for my future, and these are the goals that I set for the next year. You know, and it's a lot more vague, and it's just you can be a little bit more kind to yourself if maybe one day you haven't met your goal. It's not like your resolution is over,
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like a frame of mind.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of your goals for 2021 or 2022? She asked very naturally as if
you guys
we
want me to
all did an email about what we were going to talk
except
about
for
today.
I forgot about the assignment. I'm sorry.
You did not do the assignment.
I didn't do the assignment.
I do remember one of your goals from last year.
And I have not accomplished it.
Yeah.
No.
So you got
What was your
2022
goal
to keep
last year?
going.
To improve my posture, which
See,
is
I
still
remember.
terrible.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard to actively engage your core and remember not to neglect it.
I'll
It's
just
really hard.
be living my life.
I like
and
being comfy. I
all
just
of a
wanna
sudden be
hang out
like,
with my gut out.
why am I like this?
Yeah.
What is going on with me?
Yeah.
It's hard.
You got
Anyways,
this.
I mean, same.
I'll roll it over to next year.
I just made a new.
I feel like
New goal, right? New goal.
we'll be working on our posture indefinitely for.
I think we should ask Maggie first.
Yes.
This is my notes.
She has my notebook.
No, it's my medical.
I'm curious.
My medical music.
Do you guys usually set resolutions outside of the assignment?
Oh, yeah. I think any day, any month is good for goal setting and resolutions. I like that, like, New Year's gives you a reason to do it. And, like, a lot of people will do it at the same time. I still think it's kind of overrated. But I do like sitting down and actually thinking about things and reflecting things and checking in with myself.
Yeah. It's nice to have a reason for a fresh start, even if it's totally just made up.
Yeah.
And often around the holidays, you have like a vacation or something like that. So usually you have a little bit of time.
Yeah. You have downtime with
even
family.
if your holidays are crazy and you're around your family or something like that. But like, there's usually like a moment that you can take to kind of be like, what are my goals? Like I'm not crazy with work right now. I'm out of my routine, and maybe I can think about the future. Something like that. Yeah. Do you make goals, Becky?
Yeah.
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 What are your goals?
What are your goals, Rebecca?
is going first?
Yeah, I was like,
has notes
are
on
we
her
ever
app.
going to start?
Yeah, let's start.
Nobody
You do it.
has goals.
You do
I
it.
hear.
You do it. No, I do.
My first goal is to walk for 10 minutes every day.
Beautiful.
I'm going to steal a lot of goals during this segment.
I love
Walk
that.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
a day.
because that is
called
so
a hot girl
doable.
walk? Yes.
I did it with my mom when I was back in Chicago like a few months ago, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go on a walk because we live on like a cul-de-sac that's also in like a no outlet, so it's just a big circle. So I was like, we're gonna go on this walk, and it's called a hot girl walk. And my dad was like, do I have to come? And I was like, yes, you're coming on the hot girl walk.
Am I hot girl?
Is that a TikTok thing? Why do they call it a hot girl walk?
It's just like a power strut, and then you're supposed to like think about positive things.
Oh, I love that.
Fuck me sweater, hot girl walk. Got it. Did
2022 is
maybe
looking
both
hot.
Maybe both at the same time.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that power walking actually burns more calories than jogging?
I did.
Yeah.
Only because of Orange Theory. Me and Dr. Travis.
Hey.
He still does it. I don't anymore.
Because like basically, when you're walking so fast that you break into a jog. So that walk is very difficult, and that's why you start to jog, and jogging is slightly easier. And usually things that are more
momentum
and also like using more muscles, it's like doing that long walk uses more muscles than kind of trotting like a jog, which so very, very, so like doing that really fast power walk is I can see why they call it the hot girl walk.
Yeah, and they have there's this really cute girl on TikTok. Oh my god, what is her name? I feel bad for not remembering, but I'll plug her in some way. If you search like strut music, she does like don't play, and it'll be like this Harry Styles song. She'll be like, don't play this Harry Styles song, and turn the incline up to 3 and the speed up to 3.5 and strut in the gym to this song. And they're all songs that have a really good, like Spotify has good, like strut songs specifically for walking.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. 10-minute walk. I'm taking that too.
Even if it's not a fast walk. Just taking a walk around the block.
Good for your mental health.
I'm writing it down.
Oh yeah. That's what they tell me. I haven't done it yet, but that's what they tell me.
Because going from like inside my house to inside my car to inside my work to inside my car to inside my house just doesn't seem like the best.
Yeah. And I think we used to like during the summer would sit out on our porch and like neighbors would come by and say hi.
You guys are porch people.
So I would like to meet more neighbors.
My inner Karen came out last week.
Maggie.
Did you even know you had a Karen?
No.
I didn't know.
You
I didn't know either.
She's
my
buried
sister.
so
My
deep.
sister took videos of me. It was very funny. So there's
has to
there's
send it to
lots
us
of dogs
immediately.
in our neighborhood, and you know how much I love dogs. Love dogs. I never even let Bowie poo or pee on neighbors across the street grass patches. I always walk him to the local park. He does his duty out there. So
Because it can kill plants.
You're a
right?
good dog mom.
and a lot of the people that have like the grass patch outside across from their houses have like succulent things and like all sorts of accessories and stuff. So I'm like, I'm not going to let Bowie pee on here. It's like, that sucks. Yeah. There's this one part of our rosemary bush that's like completely burned because someone's been letting their dog pee on our rosemary bushes. So I put a little sign and I said, please don't let your doggy pee here.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And then someone stole the sign.
Oh.
Wait, that was your Karen?
that's your Karen
You
moment?
put up a sign?
I'm not sure she's a Karen.
I don't think that qualifies.
Maybe she's
That
like
doesn't qualify.
a carrie.
I had
but
to go
she's
on
not a
Amazon. I had to order said sign.
Somebody
I had to get a.
I feel like Watson wanted to buy a sign like that, and I was like, no.
I know.
I
Zach
said
was
you
like,
should get
"Don't
a
do
sign
that."
that says that it's
said no.
toxic.
Yeah.
I just sprayed toxic chemicals on the ground, and if your dog comes on here, dead.
But we like to
That's
use
very smart.
rosemary
That's really
on our
smart.
food. We like to use the rosemary.
Think the strip by the street is public.
It
It's
is.
not on the street.
It's on your yard.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's shitty.
Yes.
So they come
But
over
the
the
strip by
sidewalk.
the street is
Well, it's just like, okay,
Is there a sidewalk or no sidewalk?
it is sidewalk,
uh-huh.
our rosemary bush, strip. Not on the strip.
Okay.
I'm just saying I was making a point. I don't even let Bowie pee on the strip.
I think the strip is people leave
was
their
like, I
dog
think the
poop on our
strip
strip
is-
and it bothers me because you should pick up after your dog.
The strip
But
is
the strip is fair
actually-
game.
The strip is
The strip is
actually
fair game.
city.
Don't plant your
City
favorite
property.
plants on the strip. That's public property.
Yeah.
The
But-
yard,
That's what I'm saying.
that is
It
not
was
fair game.
It was the yard.
No.
Yes. It was the yard
We
that
built
we
a
like to use.
fence.
I told Zach, I was like, I don't want to be a fence person. Because
Could you move your rosemary?
no, they're big bushes.
A fence
mean-
and a hedge.
Yeah.
Fence and a hedge.
I'm sorry, we just
No
don't like
one's looking
people.
in here.
Fence and a hedge, guys.
Guys.
2022.
You can sit with us, build a wall.
Manifesting hedges.
You can sit with us unless you're peeing on our rosemary bushes.
Yeah.
Then you gotta get out here.
You can
It's just
sit
so
with me
sad.
unless I'm in my house. In which case, this is my
It's
space.
a big like cluster of just yellow brown crusted rosemary.
Oh, that is so
Well,
sad.
a fence is nice for the dog anyway. Like I like the fence for Clementine.
True.
You know,
Just like run around.
I like the fence for children.
I like the fence for the children too.
I think I've made peace with it. It's fine. I love dogs.
Oh, Maggie.
You're really not a Karen though.
You could cut up your rosemary and dry it down, and then you'd have it for.
That's a good
Then
idea.
you could like kind of hack it down.
Yeah.
You know, so that they can't ruin it.
don't pee on it.
Yeah, you just kind of hack it and then cook it for 1,000,000 years. At
I would-
like 150.
I would say before you do anything crazy, do Becky's idea of a sign that says, like, we use hazardous chemicals on our lawn.
Stay away.
So please keep your animals away.
Yeah, that's worked on me. One time, Bowie likes to eat little snippets of salad, aka the grass, and I'm like, no salad.
Yeah.
Did you just call grass salad?
Well, Bowie he'll be walking with me, and he'll just be like,
Yeah, Clementine too.
Yeah.
I've never called it salad.
like no salad.
That's so funny.
But anytime I see a sign that's like, we just treated the grass, I'm like, stay away from there, Bowie.
no toxic salad.
No salad.
You should. You could even get a sign that's like, this is like toxic chemicals. Don't let your dog smell them. You know, like
Anyway,
That's true. I mean, they are like, okay, this is one step darker.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I had to cater waiter sometimes. And I went to this event like had to have been 7 years ago. It will never leave my mind. It was one of those baby to baby things.
oh, I love those.
Well, Not this one.
Really, what?
So I'm giving people their drinks, and this woman is telling this horrific story about how she let her like 3-year-old play in the grass, and it was like unbeknownst to them had been treated with something.
Oh no.
No.
And
Wait, what?
No.
exactly what you think happened.
Did that baby die?
What?
And she was telling this story, and I'm like listening, and I'm passing out the wine.
Oh my
And she's like,
goodness.
oh, and did you know if you touch receipt paper and then you put it in your mouth, you're also going to get sick? And I was like,
Dear God.
I was like, do you want red or white? It was just something about the chemicals on like sticky paper or receipt paper. That's why you can't
They are
recycle it
toxic.
either. Yeah.
Yeah,
is
you're
you
not supposed to
shouldn't-
let your kids play with receipts.
Play with it or touch it and then put your
That's
hands
why
on
you
your
should
mouth.
always get email receipts, everybody.
Yeah. But it was, don't check what you're putting on your grass. I forever am. I'm like, what's on the grass?
Oh, dear God.
What's on the grass?
Oh, man.
I don't remember what her name is, but I will like her little blonde head is stuck in my brain
That
forever.
is not like
Goodness.
cocktail party talk.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it was like a donation. I think they were getting donations for
Becky.
I don't know,
For the family?
Beverly Hills' toxic water treatment or something. I don't know. I was too
Okay.
consumed by this. And I was also like trying not to spill on people. So I like half listened to the first part and then she started telling that story and I was like,
I would like a glass of wine myself.
Actually, I am haunted by something that I read in a baby. We shouldn't go there.
okay, we're getting dark.
No.
so the next resolution, Hot Girl Walk, led us into Neighborhood Walk Talk. Neighborhood Walk Talk is dead now.
Okay. What are your
Maggie's
resolutions?
Rosemary Bush.
What are my resolutions?
What's one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to limit my have more like structured social media time. And like limit my screen time. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm trying to make my phone as boring as possible.
Did you
Did you turn
grayscale
it black and white?
I did.
You did.
I turned it black and white. So I can just like, the world is more interesting.
Good for you, Max.
Engage with your
The gold
world.
start now.
Wyman did that for years.
Yeah. I mean, I will switch it back and forth, but when I'm like, okay, I also bought a phone jail. So
What's a phone jail?
a phone jail is like, you can get them on jeffbezos.com, but you can probably get them somewhere else. But you can put your phone in there. You can still like activate like the volume button and stuff like that. I don't use this as much as I thought I was going to use, but I've been like actively trying to like just rely on my Apple Watch more for if someone needs to get a hold of me, if I need to send a quick text. Having my AirPods in when I'm like doing chores versus like being stuck to my phone.
Wait, what is the phone jail?
You can put it in. You can still
It's like a box with
it's
code
a box.
or
You have a code. There is an emergency, like how to get it out if you like have
check
an
the
emergency.
gram.
Gotta check.
also for two people who lock themselves out of their house.
And phone jail is probably not
Phone jail needs an emergency out.
so true. By the way, we've made so many keys that we need to give to you. Yay! Yeah, so just being more mindful, just because like I get sucked into a rabbit hole sometimes, and I probably doom scroll just like the rest of everybody else. Like
Heck yeah.
yeah. So just
The first thing is noticing that you do it and that it's affecting you.
yeah, I just like get home from work and I'm just like I'm too exhausted to do anything. So then I'm just like on TikTok.
Yep. Wiping those stocks, getting those little serotonin boosts.
Yeah, and it's so colorful, and the camera is getting better. Like, come on.
I know.
Yeah.
The truth.
Yeah,
It's hard.
yeah.
Ariel?
Mine, I have two that are like number ones in my mind. One of them is being better at getting back to people. So like emails, texts, phone calls. Like I feel like I am the sort of person who I'll see a text come in, because I've got the Apple Watch too, and I'll see the text come in, and I will like take that information in my brain, but then I won't text back.
You'll forget.
I'll forget to text back, and when it's a group text or something like that, it's okay. But if it's like a really good friend or something like that, or if it's somebody who I haven't heard from since college and they called me and I was like, oh God, and I didn't answer. And then I never called them back, that hangs over me. And I want to be this sort of person who responds to those calls. And, you know, I do have like social anxiety around like calls and things like that. And sometimes texts too. And so I want to just be a little bit better about that. Yeah. And then in the same vein, the other one is just to like relax. Like,
Say more.
yeah. I feel like the last year I have found myself just having a higher level of anxiety.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of reasons, and there are a lot of things that trigger it, and a lot of things that it's related to. But I find that it sort of it manifests itself in me tidying or getting really kind of obsessive about certain things. Yeah. And I have noticed myself doing that. And now that I have noticed it, I want to actively work on, allowing myself a little bit more space and, like, okay, yeah, there's like, a spot of butter on the table, but I do not need to clean it up right now. Like it's that sort of thing where the toys were left out on the deck or something, and it's 10 p.m. and I need to go to bed, but I will go out and take the toys off the deck, but why do I feel the need to do that? I don't know. And so I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to come to my house when you're thinking
about cleaning
those things? Do you want to know a different way you could get out your anxiety and your stress if you wanted to?
That is true. I do it.
You just need to change location.
I mean, no, usually it's, like tidying does help me with that anxiety, but I think that I need to just kind of realize that I'm doing it and confront my anxiety.
100%.
Yeah.
Like one stressful phone call with my mom, and all of a sudden it's like 10 minutes before the kid's bedtime, and I've like emptied everything out of the fridge. I'm pulling the drawers out and washing the big pieces of glass, and like then I'm just in it. Everything's melting, and I'm just like, hold on, girls, we'll get ready for bed, but first I have to deep scrub the refrigerator.
Exactly.
What?
It's like, why do I feel the need to do this now?
I know. I did feel good after when it was very clean, but
It smells so good. I love a freshly clean fridge.
Me too.
it was really nice, but like 7:15 p.m. was certainly not the time.
No.
Like all the Tupperware stacked up like beautifully.
It is. That's good.
Yeah, that's good
shit.
That's crack.
Yeah. That's good shit.
I just keep looking at it. I'll open up the refrigerator, look at it, close the door.
It's shiny. It's so shiny. All the cold wines lined up.
Woo! Yeah.
Yum. Okay. Well, I've come up with one that I didn't even realize was a resolution, but I have. So we did this quick little job for which I was not in LA for 2 days, literally 2 days. And Becky loaned me a book. And in those 2 days, I read an entire book, which is the most reading I've done all year. And I think I have this like ceiling, self-imposed or otherwise, on my like energy levels that I'm really a wimp at the end of the day, and I get sleepy really easily, and it's so tiresome working and being a parent that I'm like, I can't read.
Yeah.
But you know what? My kids are 2.5. They sleep through the night. I think I can read. So I want to read more books this year, and I've ordered a few because your book got me so excited, but I've also texted several friends. I was like, do you like what you're reading right now? Will you send it to me when you're done?
Ooh.
And I'm on the Becky book train. So I'm like lining up some stuff for myself. And we're going to have this travel show. And quite frankly, a travel show is a mom vacation.
Yeah.
I'm going to have time to read at night in hotel rooms.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to read more this year.
I was like, I'll have 3 books for you after Christmas.
Yes, baby.
We got airplane flights. So.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay. One thing that I love about some of the things that you guys are saying in terms of goals, resolutions, is that they all seem very doable,
Measurable?
and measurable, and that you've already taken steps to do that. Like Becky, you started us off with the 10 minutes a day of walking.
10-minute walk.
Whereas some people will have these resolutions that are like, I want to be fitter, but
that fitter has no measurement.
Exactly. That is not a goal. That is not a goal. You have to give yourself something that you can actually do, And so you take that resolution of, I want to be fitter.
Ariel, you're so right. Last year, I should not have said I want to have better posture. I should have said 10 minutes a day, I'm going to sit
Exactly.
perfect posture. And then after a few months, changed it to 15. And then after a few months, changed it to 20. And then right now I'd be sitting pretty for 20 minutes at a time.
Set an alarm on your phone every 45 minutes that says sit up straight, Rachel.
So
With
aggressive.
that tone.
I know.
So
sit up straight, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
You know? But like it's very real. Maggie has a phone jail. Because she wants to, it's not spend less time on my phone. You know, it's like I want to
I'm like hoping that I use it. I don't use it as much as I
Put my phone in
if you
phone
really-
jail when I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
Or put my phone in phone jail during dinner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if I'm cooking dinner, or if I'm like, Zach wants to just have like time together where we're not just like existing next to each other and then consuming TV or whatever.
dare he?
How dare he?
How dare he?
He want quality time.
But that's what makes
You're
these
so
goals
right.
so doable. And so what I'm thinking for your booking, for your reading, for your booking, for your reading is like turn it into something that you really, really enjoy doing. Like, like you were saying, you were asking your friends about books that they're reading. Maybe start a book club.
Ooh. I mean, I could.
It, have it be like wine and book talk or something like that.
Do you want to come to a book club?
You could do virtual book talk too. Because like,
Yeah. You could also, even on just like a teeny tiny scale, when I'm reading a book that I'm not very interested in, but I'm like, you spent $8, you need to read this book. Just read one chapter at a time.
Oh.
And if you like it, you'll keep going. That's kind of the idea behind the walk too, is like, just do 10 minutes, commit yourself to 10 minutes, commit yourself to one chapter. If you want to read the next chapter, keep reading the next chapter. If you want to walk for another 10 minutes, walk for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But that way it's not starting at anything that's like, I have to read this entire 300-page book in 2 days because I read The Hunting Party in 2 days.
Or just being like, oh, it's already after 8. I can't read.
yeah.
Right.
That's like the same thing as like
you can. A chapter.
when I'm trying to get back into like working out and stuff, I like loathed like getting back into it. I was like, why can't I just do a couple stretches where I'm watching like a YouTube video or something? Let me just do that. Or let me do like 30 push-ups right now while I'm watching TV. Perfect.
30, damn.
God, Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah. Or let me like the oven's preheating. Let me just do some squats. Why not?
Why not?
It's
I
better
love that.
than nothing.
I always find myself doing things when I'm brushing my teeth.
Huh. Like what?
I don't know, like taking the trash or something.
Really? I like have to. I have an electric toothbrush, so I have to really be focused because if not, I'm gonna go into my gum. So I like to fully stare at myself in the mirror.
Or maybe that's why I have terrible gum problems.
Do you?
Yeah, me too. I also do
Too much garbage.
I'll brush my teeth and get the twins fully dressed for preschool all at once.
Yeah, I've got it like I've got it going grrr in my mouth, and I'll just be holding it in my mouth like. Grrr.
Or I like to lay down if it's been a hard day. I'm like laying down, brushing.
Whoa. It doesn't go down your throat? The toothpaste?
You like
Close it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not sure my body works quite the same.
moving on. I want to not be scared of power tools.
Oh,
I want to
go
stop.
to my house.
I want to stop.
I'll have my toddler show you how to use a drill.
I know. I just hate having to call
Ariel.
someone. We have like this very heavy bathroom mirror that's just been like sitting behind like the knobs on the sink, on the faucet.
I'm coming over.
And I'm like, it's very heavy. I'm scared I'm going to put the screws in the wrong place and blah, blah, blah. But
I
just
travel.
saw something simple like that. I was like, I should have to call somebody for
The
this.
back of
Call Ariel.
just call me. I'll just come over. You can pay
we
me
don't
with conversation and wine.
Yeah.
That's generally what I request for my services.
It's not dry wood, so I don't want it to like rip off the wall.
It's not going to rip off the wall. We're gonna find the studs.
Okay.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it. I got the stud finder. You guys, I always have
It's in your
my
car
drill
right
in
now.
my car.
Yeah.
My
Stud's
drill.
ready.
I have like an LL Bean, like one of those bags that you take to the beach.
Yeah.
Just full of a bunch of tools.
Yeah. I think a part of it is that I don't like loud noises. So like I need those like quiet ears.
Oh, put your earbuds in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like
Earbuds in, and then you won't hear it as loud. The noise
care of it.
canceling ones.
Take care of it.
They don't have any wires. Yeah. Ariel, do you have a final resolution? One last resi
What did I write down?
before we say goodbye to 2021?
See you next year. Wasn't that your favorite joke in elementary school? And being like,
Oh,
in
yeah.
elementary see you next year.
people still be saying that.
When I was 8, that joke killed.
Okay. Yes, one of my resolutions. Okay, so I I did have so I haven't been working out as much just because I haven't had time. But then I find myself like scrolling on my phone and I will get mad at myself and I'll say, what am I saying? I don't have time. I have 15 minutes right now. So just like Maggie was saying, I could be doing something in that time. So what I'm going to do is when I start like doom scrolling, basically, I'm going to like actively think about it in my head and I'm going to say, nope. I'm going to do some crunches or I'm going to go for a walk or something like that, because I find myself getting so into something that then I'll be like, oh, I don't have time to do all these other things. Yeah. But the fact is, no, you've got the time. You just need to use it properly. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
Or make it easier for yourself. Like as you're trying to form a new habit.
Yeah.
If you're looking at something, you're like, oh, I don't have an hour to dedicate to do this X thing.
Yeah.
Do the thing for 15 minutes and then it'll slowly become like, don't do it because you feel like you have to do it.
Yeah. I'm always staring at my calendar thinking, oh, where am I going to find the time to do this? But the fact is like something like exercising, it should become a part of your just lifestyle. Instead of being like, okay, I'm going to work out from 11 to 12 this day, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I can you can start with us. Instead, maybe I just go for a walk that doesn't require a shower afterwards, or, or I'll do some sit-ups, which I can do while I'm in the house while Finn is napping or something like that. It's like that sort of thing.
Yeah, make it easy.
Make it easy.
Make it easy. My last one is I'm unsubscribe from one email list today. Baby.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, one a day. One a day. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to open up my phone and I'm going to go unsubscribe at whatever the first email is.
I love that.
My email is, I like deals, and you got to put your email in a lot to get deals.
Yep.
Yep. So I need to get some of those spammers out of here.
I also like deals.
So just one a day.
I love that.
How about you, Rach? Any finals? You want to borrow?
Yeah,
repeating your outfits.
Repeat outfits so I don't have to do as much laundry. I think I already do that.
Yeah.
I wear the same pants 2 to 4 days a week.
Yeah.
I don't have that many pants.
Pants I can get away with. I find it hard with tops.
It's hard with tops.
I
get stinky.
Sweat.
I get stinky. Yeah. But I also have to wash my pants because I am a terrible user of like napkins and things. I wipe them. You guys all know me, and you've all seen it on my pants.
You wipe them on your pants.
I wipe them on my pants.
Yeah.
I wipe my hands on my
Ariel.
pants. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's just what I do.
YOLO. We've had this convo before. We said, girl, live your life.
That's
Wipe your hands on your pants.
That's right.
And if your pants are dirty, who cares?
It's one big napkin.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm
They're
a big
on
old
your
dribbler.
body.
I'm a big dribbler. I have like permanent like coffee, tea stains, and it'll be like freshly washed and I forgot to pre-treat. And people are like, oh, you got a little, I was like, oh, the morning.
Oh,
It's like forever there.
Driving.
Oh, it's car.
all right. That's it, y'all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bye 2021.
Bye 2021.
nutshell.
Welcome 2022.
And thank you so much, guys, for listening this past year. We really appreciate you.
Every single one of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you.
really love you.
We're so happy you're here and sitting with us. And in 2022, we might have someone new. And you'll be excited and you'll get teased by it. And then it will happen. And then you'll be
2022
OMG.
is around the corner.
Around the
so
corner.
you don't really have to wait.
Yeah. You don't have to wait that
Until
long.
then, guys, enjoy the holidays. Pee after sex.
Make sure you're vaccinated. Get your boosters. Keep everyone else around you safe.
Stay
and
beautiful.
hopefully 2022, we can kill this mofo.
That's right.
We can say goodbye, COVID.
Bye.
Bye.